Well, the thought of spending time outside today is a bit much, right? It's so cold out there, but we're all so glad to have Kelly Flowers here from Volunteers for Outdoor Colorado. When things warm up a bit, she has some stuff she would like for all of us to help with. Kelly, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you so much for braving the cold and coming in here this morning.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think we're all dreaming of, warmer days right now. So.
Oh, I know. And then there's the people that love this kind of weather because
Right.
it kind of does look beautiful outside. Well, this is your off season, but that doesn't mean people can't start planning some of their volunteering for next year. Tell me what that looks like.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you're thinking again of warmer days and how you might want to spend those days, or even thinking about New Year's resolutions and thinking about maybe your goals for 2023, whether that's spending more time outside when it's nice out,
sure,
exercising, anything like that, volunteering with VOC is a great way to do that.
I love this, and yeah, being outdoors, especially here in Colorado, is wonderful. Now, what kind of things can people do when it comes to volunteering for Outdoor Colorado?
Sure. Well, we have a wide variety of volunteer projects. They take place all over the state, so every corner of Colorado, and they range from half-day gardening projects to overnight camping trips in the mountains. So a little bit of something for everyone, but ultimately they all have the same goal of keeping the outdoors healthy, beautiful, accessible for years to come.
Great concept. Okay, let's talk about skill level, because I probably could not help much in the gardening department, but I'm sure I could be good in other areas. So how does that work, and how do you know who's right for which job when it comes to their skills?
Sure. Well, we have volunteers as young as 6 and as old as 96. So we really do try to have something for everybody. On our website where we list our volunteer projects, we label them as easy, medium, difficult. And folks can always call us as well if they have questions or concerns. We're happy to talk through those with them and help them find a project that is right for them.
Love it. Okay, well, we're heading into the new year. A lot of people making New Year resolutions. Volunteering could actually be a really good one. So what projects do you have lined up for 2023?
Yeah, so we're currently scheduling them, but we're looking at about over 60 projects, again, all through the state, and going to a lot of really cool places. So we will be going to 7 different state parks, so a good way to kind of get around the state.
Yeah.
We're also going to Garden of the Gods and doing some trail closures there to, just help keep the natural environment protected. So lots of fun stuff from, planting projects to trail restoration, again, anything that kind of helps keep the outdoors healthy.
Oh, it sounds like you guys do it all. It does look beautiful. Love Garden of the Gods. How can people watching help the cause, or if they say, you know what, I'd like to learn more about what they do, what's the best way?
Yeah, so obviously volunteering is a great place to start. If folks are interested in learning more about that, a great place to go is our website, and you can sign up for our newsletter. That's really the best way to keep up to date on when projects are announced, what projects need volunteers. We'll actually announce our 2023 project schedule as early as February, so it's right around the corner.
It's right around the corner.
Yeah, it's here
what do you
before
think?
You know it.
Yeah, I know. What do you think have been some of your favorite projects? I mean, Colorado, if you're thinking outdoors, this is the state to be in.
Yeah, one of my favorite projects that I went on personally, we actually, up near Brighton, you spend the day on a kayak down the South Platte River, and you're actually looking for a invasive weed called purple loosestrife. It's actually a very pretty purple flower, but it was just a really relaxing way to float down the river, kind of like a fun scavenger hunt.
I would imagine that people who volunteer sometimes get to see places maybe that they had not been to before. What do volunteers come and say to you once they've completed a project or they've spent some time doing the work?
Yeah, they say a few things. I mean, the first is you will never look at a trail the same way again.
Oh, yeah.
After you have spent the time building one or restoring one, you realize how much work really goes into it. And then, you discover all kinds of places in the state that maybe you wouldn't have heard of before. Sometimes you get kind of exclusive campsites that are only open to us as volunteers. So it's a really cool thing to do.
How neat would it be to be part of creating a trail or keeping it looking great for so many people to enjoy right here in Colorado? Okay, so you've got the website, you've got the calendar coming up in February for 2023. How long do these projects typically last for somebody who's interested in picking up one of these volunteering projects?
Yeah, so the projects themselves take place April through October, and then the projects themselves, you can sign up for one or many, and again, they really just range, so it might be 2 hours on a weekday day, or it might be, 5 days in the backcountry, and everything in between.
Everything in between, which means that they can accommodate to your schedule. We just got to jump on board and be a part of this great organization. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. Happy holidays to you.
Thank you too.
And stay warm, because this is what I've been telling all my guests today. Stay warm out there. It is a cold one. Okay, well, volunteering could be a great New Year resolutions. Learn more about volunteering, donating, and getting involved with Volunteers for Outdoor Colorado. This could be a great idea for the family or your office. That would be great too, to volunteer together. Go to voc.org to learn more.